What's up everyone? In today's video, I'm going to reveal the top 10 juicy facts that Congress forced out of Amazon late last year. So in July of 2019, Congress held hearings on online platforms and market power, part 2, innovation and entrepreneurship. Basically, this is a long way of saying that Congress was investigating big tech companies like Amazon, Google, and Facebook for potential monopolies that they have. After the hearings, Congress requested on-the-record responses to more than 100 questions, which have only recently been released. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal the top 10 answers that Amazon gave, and some of these answers are very, very juicy and revealing about Amazon's business overall. So number 1, how many private label brands do you think that Amazon has? A couple hundred, a couple thousand? Nope, guess again. They have over 154,000 private label products on Amazon. Yes, that can fall under the category of Amazon Basics, but Amazon has a ton of brands that you've probably not heard of. Check down below for a link to some of the brands. So this is a staggering amount of private label brands that Amazon has. So yes, we're going up against a ton of products. Juicy fact number 2, there are nearly 1 million active sellers in the United States. So Amazon had to reveal exactly how many sellers there are in the United States. There are 384,000 active individual seller accounts and 514,000 active professional seller accounts. So do the math, and that's just under 1 million active sellers in the United States. Now, an active seller is anyone who sold a product or made $1 of revenue in the last year. So this is a lot of sellers. So if you're a little bit worried about the competition on Amazon before you started watching this video, now you have even more reason to be worried. There's 1 million sellers that you have to compete against, and there's 154,000 private label products from Amazon that you also have to compete against. Juicy fact number 3, Amazon received over 40 million contacts from sellers in 2018. So are you getting crappy support when you try to open a case in Amazon? Of course you are. It's Amazon. Now, there's no justifying how poor Amazon's seller support is, but it's a little bit more understandable given this total volume of contacts that they have initiated every year. Juicy fact number 4, Amazon doesn't favor its own private label brands in search results. And this was a big part of what Congress was investigating, to see if Amazon is giving unfair preferential treatment to its own private label brands. To quote Amazon verbatim, Amazon generally does not distinguish the treatment of brands based on the selling model or brand owner in Amazon store, consistent with the value proposition for most private label brands in general. Like other retailers, Amazon highlights its private label brands in promotions and marketing in the Amazon store. So long story short, Amazon doesn't give its brands preferential treatment in organic search results. But wait, juicy fact number 5, Amazon does give preferential treatment to its own brands in paid results. So again, quoting Amazon verbatim, like all retailers, Amazon regularly makes decisions about how to use the space in Amazon stores based on a variety of factors centered on what customers will find most helpful, whether to show ads from third parties or merchandising placements highlighting Amazon's private label brands, and how many depends on many variables. So getting out of Amazon's very legalese speak, Amazon said, yes, they do give preferential treatment for its own brands in paid ads. So think about the advantage that Amazon has here. Basically, they can promote their own brands on the top of pages or on product detail pages, and they don't have to pay a penny for it. So that's a big advantage for Amazon. Juicy fact number 6, Amazon does not sell any of its private label brands at a loss, or does it? So quoting Amazon verbatim here, Amazon does not offer its private brand products at a regular price below the cost of goods that Amazon pays to its manufacturers. This is a big pile of BS. Let's break this statement down into 2 parts. Number 1, Amazon says that it does not sell its products regularly below what it pays manufacturers. Now, as we all know, as retailers and sellers, we do sales throughout the year. So Amazon does, during sales, sell its items at below cost. Now, point number 2 here of their statement, Amazon says that it does not regularly sell its products below what it pays manufacturers. Now let's pretend that you sell yoga balls, and let's pretend that your manufacturer's cost on those yoga balls in China is $5. Well, even though the cost of goods may technically be $5 there, as we as sellers know, there are a ton of other costs that go into that $5. There's freight to get those yoga balls into America, there's marketing costs, there's photography costs, there's advertising costs. Oh wait, Amazon doesn't pay for advertising. And this list goes on and on and on. As a seller, I know that even though I might pay $5 for a product in China, the actual cost of that product could be much closer to $10 by the time I actually sell it. So Amazon saying that they don't ever sell a product below what they pay a manufacturer, well, that's kind of BS. Basically, Amazon's admitted here that they do sell their private label brands at a loss. Juicy fact number 7, Amazon explicitly said that they aim to undercut their competition. So again, quoting Amazon verbatim here, for private brands, Amazon aims to offer incremental selection at a better price-value ratio than leading brands. Basically, Amazon says that they want to undercut the top competitors on price. And again, as juicy fact number 6 revealed, Amazon has no problem selling their items at below cost. Juicy tidbit number 9 actually doesn't come from Amazon, but comes from Congress. Congress explicitly scrutinized Amazon's suspension practices. Quoting one of the questions from Congress verbatim here, if Amazon suspends a seller without detailing the precise basis for the suspension, how does Amazon expect the seller to remedy the violation and bring itself in compliance with Amazon's policies? Basically, Congress was asking, how can you suspend a seller and not tell them why you suspended them in the first place? Anyone that's ever gone through an Amazon suspension knows that Amazon has no problem suspending you and giving you no indication of why they suspended you in the first place. So it's nice to know that while Congress may be broken in so many ways, at least they're on to Amazon's unfair suspension practices. And juicy fact number 10, there were 164 requests for arbitration against Amazon since 2014. Now, you may or may not know that you as a seller cannot really sue Amazon. Part of your agreement that you signed when you signed up as a seller on Amazon states that any disagreements you have with Amazon, you will settle through arbitration and not through court. So Amazon revealed that 164 sellers have requested arbitration against Amazon, ranging for everything from funds withholding to account closures and suspensions. So a lot of sellers are requesting arbitration against Amazon. And you as a seller have this right to request arbitration against Amazon if you feel that you've been treated unfairly by them. So that wraps up the 10 juiciest things that Congress forced out of Amazon late last year. What was the most interesting point here? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you want to read the full transcript of 64 plus pages of questions that Congress asked Amazon, follow the link down below and we have a full excerpt of that document at our website, ecomcrew.com. Until the next one, happy selling.